life, one vice, one choice. Me get the kick already, but me I feel if he one slice. Me hungry like that. Me hungry like that. One life, one vice, one choice. Me get the kick already, but me I feel if me one slice. Me hungry like that. Me not get a one bite. Me still have in if you someone fight. Cut me right now, and a blood you see me bleed, man. Up in the street, 7 days a week. More while in the studio, you see me they a bleach. Never put me at where me hand can go read. Like me teacher them this teaching, and me start believe. And I say me can achieve. Now blessings I receive, and I can say class if you wear bound with feet. Life expensive, but we not go cheap.
Alrighty, everybody. Back once again. Global Racing, we have had a name change. I've got to remember to say that. Schumacher Series in Imola. Alright, so we're about to begin. We've got Gers, Viking, Drix, Cat, The Duck, Deku, Cheeky Otter, Rico, O10, CSAV, Sec, Elmo, Val, a succulent Chinese meal, there's a name I haven't seen. A little while, Matt Zoid, Rove, and obviously me and him spectating. Hopefully we'll have a good race. Obviously the eve of the first Grand Prix of the season. I'm very much looking forward to that. Just get rid of the music. Alrighty, so we're just waiting the drivers. Nearly there. Hello, TD. Welcome to the commentary stream. Okay, so who will be first out the box? Toblerone isn't around, so he won't be, obviously. That was a stupid thing to say. Drivers doing some last minute tuning to their setups. And is that one of the Mercedes? No, the McLaren, okay. Sec out first, so we'll ride on board with him. Probably not a bad person to ride on board with. Gers has retired already, I'm not sure why. Let's see, one of the Mercedes, a Haas, another Mercedes. So a lot of drivers coming out early. So we've got Rico, Deku, and Viking all on out laps. Absolutely brilliant track, Imola. Very good track in my opinion. Oh, Rico with a 5-place grid penalty for a collision with Deku. So I don't know what happened there. Might want to get the spectator menu up too. I don't know who that is, TD, but I'm interested to learn more. Alright, so Sec's going to lead us away. First flying lap around Imola. Very tidy through there. Oh, it does well to pull up before hitting that sand trap. It's very deceptive, that little S. Pretty much got all the drivers out now, except for Rico, Succulent Chinese Meal, and Drix. Oh, very late on the brake there, but very clean. Okay, so that's the end of his lap. Let's see what he will set as a benchmark. A 1:15.063. That's probably going to be pretty tricky to beat. Let's see, who did I say was out? Deku was out. No, he must have had a time deletion. So let's see what Matt Zoid is up to. He's had a time deletion. Viduxin must have had a time deletion. So what about Elmo? Elmo goes 1:16.852. CSAVs with a 1:14.790. CSAVs must have snuck in there. I don't remember seeing him there at the beginning. Rico's on an out lap. Let's see. Oh, I wanted to go to Rove. Go to Rove. There we go. Cheeky Otter went over the line, 1:16.456. CSAV's finding quite a bit of pace there, almost 3/10. And Rove goes 6th quickest with a 1:17.931. So he'll be looking to improve on that one. Let's have a look at Val here. Pretty clean, pretty clean. O10s goes fastest with a 1:14.783. Team McLaren are just on fire this season. It only does it by 7,000th of a second. We'll see Val now go over the line. Puts him into P5 with 1:16.040. So pretty good stuff there. Looks like Rico's on his fleas. Had his time deleted. Okay. So, who to watch? There's a Succulent Chinese Meal on an out lap. Sorry, I was just making some adjustments to my hat. Back on board with Succulent Chinese Meal. One of the more enjoyable names to announce on stream. Oh no, yeah, very easy to butch that turn up. Very tricky uphill right-hander. Doesn't seem to have the car under control just yet, Succulent Chinese Meal, but does have time to do a couple, probably at least 2 more runs. I see Vidux is going on a run on a pair of mediums. So Chinese Meal over the line, 1:17.488, good enough for P8. Let's see. Let's see what Vidux can do on those mediums. He ran a bit wide just before we hit him there. Just deciding to cut through. Okay, so about to start his first flying lap. Well, it might be technically his second. I'm pretty sure he did one before, but the time got deleted. So. Back on board. Seems to have pretty good lines. Let's see what he can do here. Very tricky part of the track. Does very well. This chicane is not the easiest either. Gets nice and wide into it though. Very well done. Oh, bit of oversteer out of the exit. What flavour vape? I'm on the vanilla ice cream today. Thank you, Facebook user. Unfortunately, I can still not see your name. So that's good enough for P6 on the pair of mediums. That's actually pretty impressive. 1:15.948 for the Ducks. We'll have a look at Cat here. Might try and have a look at... No, Cat's given up. He's had his time deleted. Let's have a look at Rico then. Yet to set a time. Kind of unusual for him. Ooh, very squirrely there. Did well to save the car, actually. Could have easily ended up in a wall. Me too. I'm going to need it to keep me going until about 3 AM so I can watch this race. Oh, for a minute there I thought Rico was going to pit. Okay, so Rico goes 5th quickest, 1:15.332. So not... Rico, past 2 races, just hasn't seemed to have that pace that he normally does. We'll have a look at Val, just about to begin a flying lap. Kind of unusual that Rico's saying 0 laps on those tyres, but anyway, he might go for one more. Rove getting out of the way very nicely there. Bit more traffic in front of Val here. Shikiota keeps left. Whoever the next driver is actually on a flying lap, but no, he had his time to lead. I'm not sure why, to be honest. That's disappointing. Let's see what speaking of Rove, let's see what he's up to. We are live with Rove. Some of you might be a bit too young to get that one. Just looking to build a bit of a gap. So, that won't be an issue because they are pitting. So away we go. Oh, whoa. Car very slippery through there. Again, doing very well to save it. It's a deceptive track, Imola. It's flat, but does have its elevated bits. A lot of chicanes. So it can be deceptively tricky. Cat getting out of the way there. Very good sportsmanship. Oh, and he runs wide and gets the time deleted. So that's, yeah, that seems to be catching a lot of people out there. Let's have a look at O10's the Speed Demon. He's about 2 turns away, well, 3 turns away, 2 now away from the start-finish line. Depends on whether you count the right-hander here as a turn. It's not really, but it probably is a turn. So we'll see what he can do. Like I said earlier, McLaren just having a hell of a season so far. Definitely a an insane duo, second O10s. Seem to be very good at playing the team game. So they're making for a entertaining duo, to say the least. Let's go Cheeky Otter. Indeed. So purple through Sector 1 there for O10s. Cheeky Otter doing alright there, sort of midway through the field. About a second behind CSABs in P1. So could find a little bit more time around the track. I'm going to guess a lot of these drivers are probably about the 4 to 3.5 minute mark will leave the pit and do one more go. So we'll see here if O10s can improve on what already is a very fast time. And he does. He moves up into P1. 14 hundredths of a second off CSABs, my goodness. So the gap between CSABs and second O10s is just ridiculous. Let's see. No one on Flyer. Who haven't I really watched? Matt Zoid yet to set a time, so he's a little bit off starting his lap. So we're right on board with the succulent Chinese meal again. Actually, no, sorry. Val's on a Flyer. Ooh, and hits it. Nah, he's given up. He's given up. Yeah, he hit that sand. Probably wouldn't have been the worst thing in the world, but yeah. He really would have had to push through the last 2 sectors to improve on that time. And we see a succulent Chinese meal has his time deleted. So let's see what Rico is up to. Right behind the Viking at the moment. Viking gets out of the way. Viking probably just doing a test run. As we all know, he never qualifies. But yeah, Rico so far just hasn't shown the pace this season that he normally does. So hopefully tonight he can maybe improve on that. It's hard to say. Maybe not his most favourite circuits that we've run so far. Looking very tidy though. He's driving nicely and he has his time deleted. Everyone getting their time deleted there. Ah. I haven't ridden on board with CSAVs. So let's do that. I missed out on that rip snorter of a lap. I actually don't think he's going to be able to improve on it, to be honest. But you never know. Actually, we're going to watch Cat, and then we might come back to CSAVs. Cat just starting a flying lap. Oh, and again with the sand, but he's going to keep going. He's not going to give up, but did basically what Val did earlier. No, he's given up. He's given up. Okay. Right on board with Cheeky Otter then. Hits the sand. That seems to be a common theme today. O10's is out. Looks like he... Oh, and Cheeky Otter's had his time delayed. Alright, CSAP. Let's just right on board with CSAPs. Oh no, and he's had his time to lead it, and he's had his car ruined. So he's going to be praying that Sec can't improve on that. Sec looking to find about 1.5 tenths, so not quite that, but thereabouts to get into P1. We're right on board with Deku. Gotten the furthest so far. I think every single driver we've ridden on board with the past like couple of minutes has had their freaking time to lead it. So Deku doing better than all of them. Let's see what he will set as a time. Goes nearly half a second quicker, but moves in front of Rico there. 1:14.874, so not bad. It's actually a pretty good effort. Let's see what Vidux is up to. Yeah, I don't think anyone else is going to set a time, to be honest. Purple through Sector 2. I think we're just going to finish with the ducks. I need to just quickly go to the bathroom before this race starts, so do bear with me one moment. Alright, sorry about that, everyone. Where is Hickey at? That's a good question. There's a distinct lack of Hickey Cat. Alright. So, what kind of race start are we going to have today? Are we going to see any rain? Are we going to see anything like that? We haven't seen rain in ages, so I wouldn't mind that coming in halfway through and then just stopping before the end of the race and the drivers have to change compound. That'd be good. That would be interesting. So just waiting for the players, and then we can get this race off. We can get it off. I can't talk. I can't talk. I can never talk. I don't even know why I'm a commentator, but here I am. Alright, lights are going on. On. Off, and cars go vroom now. Alright. So CSAV's looking to have a pretty good start there. Has the two McLarens, though, breathing down to his neck. The rest of the field looking pretty good coming into turn one. Looks like Sec might be about to... no, he didn't get past. He's having a bit of a look there. We'll just keep an eye on the rest of the field here. Very clean start by everybody. So, yeah, nothing really to report so far. That's good. Right back here, we see Val trying to get Matzoid on the outside there. Not going to have the right line into this turn though. So Matzoid manages to defend, although didn't get the great exit there. Move up a little bit of field. Matzoid with Val still there. Closes the door on him a little bit there and manages to pretty easily maintain his position. On board with the Ducks now. It's a very clean start there. They're still pretty well bunched up though as a field. Right, a little further afield with Elmo here. Ooh, Succulent Chinese Meal seemed a little bit stable coming out of that turn there. On board with Rico now, trying to get by Val. We'll just get some more detail up. Oh, whoops. There we go. Oh, and Matzoid with a big spin there. He doesn't take anyone out with him, so that's good. And it didn't look like he got any damage or anything, so he will be able to restart. But unfortunate for him, having that spin. Very lucky to capture that moment. We'll ride on board with Drix as we see Cheeky Otter on the inside of Elmo. Managing to get by. Cheeky Otter in the points now. He'll be happy with that. He'll be looking to move up even further and secure more for the Williams Racing team. We see a Succulent Chinese Meal. Oh, spinning out, and then Gares running into him. And that's going to be it's a virtual safety car, not an actual safety car. The car is stopped right in the middle of the track. That's got to be... there we go. We've got a full safety car. That will be lucky for Gares. He will have a chance to repair that wing, which is not looking good at all. Will we see... CSAVs doesn't go in, so they all decide to stay out. Deku is going to pit. Let's see, Cat has pitted as well. So a few of the drivers going in. I just want to see compounds. What am I doing? There we go. So, yeah, a bit of a mix-up there of compound change. I don't know. I probably might have stayed out if I was on those mediums, but anyway. Oh, okay. John Schaefer is one of the world's fastest. I guess that's in Dirt Rally. That's pretty cool. Anyone who's quicker than Brothers Chris is nuts. Alright, so first safety car. We had a very good opening lap then, but yeah, just seemed to be a lack of grip going up through that right-hand uphiller. It is a very tricky corner, that one, but managed to get the better of a Succulent Chinese Meal, and then Gares just smashed into that front right axle. Pretty much put an end to Chinese Meal's day, unfortunately. Just quickly check the chat and just see what people are saying. So yeah, no one really getting upset or anything, so that's good. Right off forward, we should have 2 more laps after this, I guess. See the Mercedes AMG safety car leading us around the Imola track. I'm just curious, how many drivers have 69 as their number? Obviously CSABs does. 25 to 44. I missed it. I didn't quite get to see everyone. I would have thought everyone would have 69, but there you go. Everyone isn't as immature as myself or CSAV, so that's good. Alright, well we have, I think this, we'll have one more after this, I think. No, in this lap. There we go. Alright, that's good. So we're going to get racing again. CSAV's just slowing the field down. Bit of last minute tyre heating going on there. So how will he approach this race restart? He goes for it. There we go. So Sec right on the tail of his teammate there. The best camera angle, that one. Most of the field pretty well spread out there. Have a little bit of a ride on board with Elmo. Usually the case with a safety car restart. Don't usually see much action happen. You never know though, sometimes. See, I think Cheeky Otter might have just had a moment there. Let's go have a look at him. Still got a front wing, so that's good. I don't know what happened there, though, unfortunately. Having a look at Cat here. Trying to catch up to Gares. So that turn there, I think, I don't know the turn number. Gares letting Cat through. I'm not sure. I guess Gares probably has a lot of other damage going on as a result of that impact with Succulent Chinese Meal earlier. So I'd say he's just won't have the pace tonight, unfortunately. Have a look here at Deku. CSAV setting the fastest time with a 1:17.788. So that's pretty good. We might have DRS enabled after this lap. That'll be good. Viking having a cheeky look on the outside, but that was never going to happen. Drix sliding all over the place there. That might give Viking an opportunity. If it was a GT3 car, it would have. That'd have been me going past all day. Technique, go Rico, indeed. Hello. Hope you're doing well, Technique. Matzoid managing to get the job done on Deku there on that inside line. The drivers seem to have settled down. We haven't seen a spin through there, so that's good. Rove issued with a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Let's see, we'll go up to the front here now. Second O10s. Working as a team to try and get by CSAVs. Oh, Sec, yeah, very lovely through there. Looks like Deku is pitted. Not sure if he had wing damage or something. He did, yep. So Sec just right on the tail of O10s at the moment. If I was O10s, I would just let Sec through, but O10s is obviously a much classier driver than I am. They're not going to give up on CSAVs. They're going to push him. Oh, Sec with a much better exit there. He might be able to get it done through the chicane here. Yeah, he does. It's probably a good idea. It's probably the sensible idea is to get Sec out there trying to catch CSAVs. That did cost him a bit of time, though, getting that overtake done. So they probably should have considered some team orders there, I think. Let's have a look at Rico. He seems to be quite close to Badux now. Badux right up there. Badux will have the DRS. I think all of them will, except for CSAVs. And yeah, in fact, that is very true. Excuse me. So Sec looked to have a bit of a... Oh! CSAVs! Oh no! Spins out. If memory serves me correctly, that's where he spun out during quali. Oh no, so he's going to be disappointed. He's lost a lot of positions there. He's actually, I reckon he's going to pit after that, to be honest. He might look to get rid of those softs. I don't know though. How long are they going to last, I guess? Probably. I think they should be rated for at least 15 laps. I think 20 out of the mediums. Maybe 12, 20, something like that. Soft to medium ratio. But yeah, he might just look to do a bit of an undercut here. A hell of an undercut. I just wish I could get tyre wear data. They just limit what I can see. It's so annoying. Hopefully in the next game they change that. Just having a quick look at Val here. Val doing pretty well. Let's have a look at position change. So he's moved up one position. The Vikings had the best of it with 8 position gains. Strick's doing pretty well, and same with Rico. Rico's actually doing really well with that position change. Okay, so Gare's managed to get in front of... Oh, they're going back and forward. Let's have a look here. Oh, that's not a great angle. Gares and Cat really going at it. Rove quite a way off the pace. It's probably the camera angle to be on board. We can see Cat v Gares, and then we've got Matzoid v Drix. Kind of battling it out for the last point positions. So who pitted then? O10's has decided to pit, so he's going for an undercut. CSAV stayed out, I think. No, he might have a little bit to go. O10's pitting there. So that lets Cat, Gares, Strix, Matzoid all through. Cat a little bit off the pace now, so we've got more of a three-way battle going on. Very interested to see how long these softs gonna last. We did have 3 laps under the safety car. Ooh, big loss of grip there. That probably gave, yeah, that gave Cat a bit of an opportunity to catch up. No, Matzoid running very wide. Gares, Trix and Cat all managing to get past there. So he'll be very upset about that. Just lost the rear end and did well to save it, I must say. I'll add that. Let's see here. So Sek has decided to pit. Rico's pitting. Val's pitting. So yeah, they're all deciding about 10 laps is what they're good for, those softs. They suspect they can get 22, I guess, out of the mediums, unless they're thinking about 2 stoppers. Which should be interesting. Seemed to be a bit of a slow pit there for Val. Thanks for the lurk, TD. Thanks for popping in. It's not dirt, so I do appreciate it. Oh, Gare's running wide. My goodness, this track's really, really... Oh, what's the word? Seems to be punishing a lot of people tonight. It's interesting. I think it's, again, like I was saying earlier, it's kind of deceptive. It seems like a straightforward track, but it really isn't. It's just a lot of opportunities for things to go wrong. Just looking further back, CSABS has stayed out on those softs. So he's going for an overcut, I guess. Guess he has faith in his abilities to maybe gain a few positions now. And that makes sense, actually, because he wants to cut through the midfield. And then have all the grip at the end on a fresher pair of mediums. Oh, Drix spinning out. So it's one of those days. Everyone's spinning out. He'll have to get his move on because he's got Sec right up his tail there. Gets out of the way very nicely. O10's is approaching too. He'll get by. So O10's has... The gap between O10's and Sec has increased somewhat considerably. It's not great, but... O10's isn't within that DRS zone anymore. Right back on board. So this seems to be the battle of the day. Gare's really just... He's struggling. He's struggling for grip. Matzoid makes the most of it. Not the best approach into that chicane, but enough to get the job done. So we'll no doubt see Sec. I think he's going to catch them probably in a couple of laps, to be honest. Back on board. We might as well ride on board with Gares. So this seems to be where the battle is at tonight, folks. I will do my best to get to everyone, though. I think these three are just going to keep piling pressure on each other, and we're going to see mistakes. I think it's going to be entertaining. Not for them, but for me. And hopefully for everyone watching. Keeping an eye on Val. Kind of close to Drix. Might just have a quick look at that. Val on those fresher mediums. So... One would think that he should be able to get past Drix eventually. That corner's always actually pretty good for gaining on someone. But Drix handled it pretty well. I think Val might be able to get it done in the main straight with a bit of DRS assistance. I see Sec has closed down about nearly 2 seconds on Gares. I'll re-estimate my overtaking time. I'd say 2 to 3 laps at most. He'll be getting by. Drix with the Val with the DRS, not quite close enough though to get it done, but definitely gained on Drix pretty easily there. You see yellow flag in sector 1-2. We'll just move back up to the guys here. So Sec is just, I don't know, I guess Gares must have had a spin, because Sec is like a second away, so he's going to get by this lap pretty much. 10 lap v 2 lap olds. True TD, yeah. Well, same here. As of last Tuesday, I retired, so I just do it casually now. Alright, so Sec will have DRS. Pretty good amount of battery. I think Gares won't fight him. Yeah, just lets him through. What about O10s? He's still... Yeah, he's lost a lot of pace to Sec. A lot of pace indeed. Even the Cat has managed pull away quite nicely from Matt Zoid. So Cat can kind of just run his own race now. But we might go have a little look at Drix v Val. Another good little battle at the rear here. Just trying to determine the last point position. I just noticed too, CSABs has actually pitted. So he's onto a pair of mediums now. No, I'm done. I'm done. No more racing. No more league racing. I may put my hand up as a reserve driver, but yeah, no more racing for me. So Vidux decides to pit, goes on to a pair of mediums. Drix has DRS, not much DRS, so I don't think he's going to get the job done on Val here. Yeah, just commentating now, yep, and occasional lobbies, like casual lobbies. I might even have some of my own lobbies from time to time. Oh, thank you, Facebook user. Sorry, I don't know who you are. I can't see the usernames of anyone on Facebook, but thank you. No, I do appreciate it. I'm not that good, but I do my best. Alright, so we'll ride on board with Rico now. He's managing to cut through the field pretty nicely. Let's just see. What am I looking for? So up 2 positions currently, but did just recently pit. But yeah, I'm hoping I need to reach out to the other commentators. I would like to do some more what's the word? I don't know. 2-person commentating. Ooh, Cat having a moment, and there's a safety car. So Cat looks to have some suspension damage at the front. Oh, it's Apex. Hello, Apex. Hello. Yeah, I gotta work that out. For some reason, Restream won't, it'll display, YouTube. We get the YouTube bloody usernames, and, Twitch, but not Facebook for some reason. So I'll look more into that. Alright, well, safety car number 2. Elmo currently in the lead. We will go back to tyres. I don't know why I'm on penalties. Actually, I mean, somewhat interesting, isn't it? But Elmo basically handed a free pit. Viking handed a free pit. They're going to come out pretty good position, actually. They'll be somewhere in the midfield, but... Oh, Sec going in as well. O10's in. Gare's in. So basically, it started an avalanche of pits. Not sure. Oh, will Elmo will come out in P2? No, he comes out in P1! Oh my god! Okay. Wow. Oh, wow. Viking in P3. Oh, God. Damn, that worked out really good for those guys. The Ducks, there was no point in him pitting. He had 1 lap old mediums. Whoa. Okay, this is interesting now. So we've got, what, 15 laps to go, 3 of which will be under this safety car. Which will leave us with 12. Those softs should just hit that. They're going to be really rubbish by the end. But I think CSAB's pitted about 11 or 12 laps in, so he showed that it's doable. Oh, goodness, everyone. Okay. Okay, this is now interesting. This is now interesting. Another safety car would make it even more interesting, but yeah, wow. Viking and Elmo getting the most of that one. They did very well there. Even Vidux is in a pretty good spot there. One lap down on those mediums. They're definitely going to last the rest of the race. But yeah, my goodness. Okay. Wow. I love it. I love it. Yeah, now I should, as I always do, I'm going to stuff this up. We do have new sponsors now. If memory serves me, one of them is simracingsa.co.nz. And what's the other one? It's a New Zealand website. Oh no, I'm so terrible. Oh, I'm so sorry, sponsors, but it's literally like very brand new news. Obviously, we've also had the change in league name to, we are now called Global Racing. We are no longer the Oceania Racing Leagues. And we still have SullyShirts.com as a sponsor as always. So, but next stream, I'm so sorry, I'll be all over on top of... I can kind of assume what Sim Racing SA might do, but I don't know 100%. I need to go visit their websites. Come up with some... what do you call them? I guess not a jingle, but something like that. And, yeah. And then I'll be able to shout them out better. So sorry, new sponsors, but welcome aboard. It's great to see this league expanding so rapidly. To the point where we can no longer... like, make it exclusively to one geographical point of Oceania. It's now global. It's now global. Am I going to... Are you asking me or someone else? But I'm not going to the Oz Grand Prix. Because I'm going to Adelaide at Easter. For the... I'm going to the Bend. And I'm visiting some good friends of mine. Yeah, no, I was weighing it up, but yeah, I just couldn't quite justify the cost. So, unfortunately, no, I won't be. I might think about going to Japan again, though, for the Japanese Grand Prix. We'll see. We'll see. If I can get some cheap flights. Alright, safety car in this lap. So, Elmo will be restarting us this time. Let's see how he approaches it. I think he'll just go for it. Looks like he has. Yeah, he's just taken off. Teammate Vidux right behind him. Oh, I'm sorry, I missed that. What happened with Viking? How did Vidux get in front of him? No, wait, no, I'm... Ignore me. He was never... Ignore me. Ignore me. $900 dues. Yeah, bugger that. To Melbourne? That's ridiculous. I could fly to Japan easily for that. Right on board with Sec here. So this is going to be a tidy little battle here. We've got Sec on mediums, and then we've got Viking on softs. So very, very interesting to see how this pans out. Just have a little bit of a look further afield. Rico quite close to Gares at the moment. Yeah, 900's a rip-off. That's an absolute rip-off. I got flights to... It'd be because it's that weekend. That's the only reason, I guess. But I got flights to Adelaide for $270 return. But with luggage. See Rove losing a few positions there. Not sure what happened to him. May have just COVID tax, yeah. That could be it too. Guess because WA's been cut off from the rest of the world for so long now. Everyone's trying to either enter or leave the state. So yeah, that makes a lot of sense actually. So on board with Gears. We're right on board with O10s, actually. He has been consistently... oh, what's happened there? Is that Rove? Rove having a moment. He's spun out. Looking to spin that car around. His tyres are going to be really hot now. But yeah, O10s has basically been consistently behind Sec. But definitely that gap's starting to grow now. So he'll really be wanting to get past Gers. Rico's going to be a much trickier customer to deal with. Not that Gers isn't, but Rico obviously has the pedigree. We do know what he's capable of. Definitely a top 3 driver. Viduk's going fastest with a 1:17.231. Elmo has taken off in the front. He's absolutely flying along. I don't know if the Formula 5000's on. It's the Australian Motorsport Series. I don't know if they have the open wheelers. I haven't really looked into it. My friends are just taking me. Sec issued with the 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings there as well. Yeah, I imagine it's just going to be a lot of street cars and some modified stock cars and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm just going with the flow that weekend. They were like, we're going to this. So I was like, okay. I'm looking forward to it though. I've never been to Adelaide. I've never been to the Bend. Collab and commentate next Sunday. What do you mean? Which Facebook user am I talking to now? Am I still talking to Apex? Alright, we see O10's getting the job done very easily there on Gers. Which is, he really had to do that. He needs to start pushing. Sec has managed to get past Viking. So that's unfortunate for Viking. So Viduk's now, I think if they're... It is still you, Apex. If they're playing... This is one of those moments where you'd hope they're both in Discord and Elmo is going to Vidux. Slow him down. Slow him down. Do whatever you can. Just make sure Sec does not get past you until the very last minute. So we'll see what Vidux does. This is actually going to be very entertaining. Unfortunate for Vidux, he won't have DRS. His ERS is pretty junk. He's basically just launched it. Took it off. Does well, defends. CSAB's now with the fastest time, a 1:16.896. Currently in P10. Very unusual to see him but obviously he had that big spin earlier in the race. Let's see. Oh no, I think I've got to watch this pretty much. Vidux being very patient and not using the RS. If he can slow Sec down just for the remainder of this lap, that's gonna, it might turn into a 3-second gap, which won't take Sec long to close down, but it helps. Everything helps. Viduk's not quite hitting that chicane right. Now he really needs to, he moved over. Yeah, good. Good line. Yeah, very good defending line. Basically gave Sec no options there. If he didn't move over to the center, then he was getting overtaken. Okay, so Sec going by, but Elmo has a 3.5 second lead on Sec currently. Have a look at Rico here now. He was able to catch up quite a lot there because obviously Vidux was trying to defend. So Rico could even find himself up in the podium positions by the end of this race. We have, what is it, 8 laps to go? So pretty interesting stuff so far. Gares on O10s. He's managed to stick with him. So O10s just not managing to really gain much of a position on Gares. He's not in a bad, you know, he's going to earn pretty good points there, but he definitely, given his start this season, he did DNF last race, but just given where he's been where he's been positioned in most of the races, he will definitely be wanting to look to maybe get into at least P4. Be very good points then for McLaren. Just riding on board with Viking as we watch Rico v Verdux. Verdux does have DRS. Elmo doing very well out front. So Sek hasn't been able to close that gap down by much at all. Verdux defending on Rico. Pretty nicely done there. Was not obligated to do anything but what he did there. So Elmo, great position at the moment, 7 laps to go. Just having a look now at Val. Now Val will have CSAVs coming up on him soon, I think. Probably 2 laps time. We'll see the Savinator doing his thing, I imagine. Ooh, yeah, big oopsie through there. So that's cost him, yeah, definitely a few tenths, probably half a second doing that, yep. It's cost a lot of time. Even through that chicane. Matt Zoid issued with the 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Let's have a look at Gares then. So Gares doing very well here. Keeps getting the DRS. He has a good amount of ERS there. So Gares kind of setting himself up for this final moment of the race. Moving up just a little bit further afield. Rico starting to really put the pressure on Verdux there. Sex managed to get sub 3 seconds, sort of, from Elmo. I don't honestly think he's going to catch him though. I could be wrong, but he's only gaining at about a rate of maybe 4/10 of per lap, and we have 6 laps, so it might come down to the last lap. It might come down to the last lap. Elmo will have to drive perfectly too in his Williams, so I think we're going to have a great little finish here. Bit of a cut there. And CSAV's issued with a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. But he is closing that gap down. That's the thing too. Elmo doesn't really need to worry. Because Sek has a 3-second time penalty. So as long as Elmo maintains his pace, he'll be fine. He can let Sek go through on the last lap and just keep it within 3 seconds and he gets P1. So I'm so sorry I missed that, but Rico managing to finally get in front of Verdux there. We could sort of see it in the distance from that onboard cam. But I didn't quite have my finger on the pulse there, did I? So I do apologise for that. Let's have a look at O10s then. So yeah, great little battle between 3, 4, 5s and 6. I honestly think Elmo's going to win this outright. I don't think the penalty is going to matter. I don't think Sek is going to get in front of him. Now, what is that down to? Let's have a look. So, the ERS that Elmo has is ridiculous. Obviously, Sek hasn't had, and he's really struggling through there too, by the way. Sek hasn't had the DRS to do anything there, but, yeah, basically Elmo will just turn that ERS on and go, see you later. He probably will want to consider doing it. I don't think he's going to need to even think about it, but he'd probably consider doing it before Sek gets within the 1 second gap. Just just to render kind of the DRS useless. And we see now O10's on the... Ooh, did they touch? Oh, I don't know. I didn't quite see that, but O10's on the inside line of Viking there. Was a bit late, I think, on the braking and didn't really give much room to Viking. But I did have to watch that in real time, so it was pretty tricky just to gauge that one. Vikings move back to P6. The Duck's doing everything he can to try and make sure that he gets that third place. Seeing a 1-3 for Williams. Gare's issued with a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. I think that might actually be his second one. No, it's not. Okay, no. No, only Rove and Val seem to have multiple. Rico really pushing. So the Ducks doesn't have any ERS, like there's no advantage, excuse me, in that respect. Let me just ban this person off Twitch too, sorry. Oh, these bots. The bots know where it's at. Okay, let me just move back to the Ducks. So Rico managing to get by. O10's right there too, so he will be looking to get ahead. Sorry, I'm just banning this fella. It's actually a new bot, I've never seen that one. There you go, there's a world first, a premiere of a bot. Okay, so Viking, I think these softs are just starting to give up a bit. We can definitely see Sex starting to kind of gain on Elmo, but he just doesn't have enough laps. He's just not going to get it done. He won't get it done. So we're going to see Elmo win this, I think. Touch wood. Will O10's manage to gain one more position? He's done very well. When we were sort of, he was in 6th, so he's in 5th now. Oh, the Ducks! Oh, the Ducks having a very cheeky look there. The Ducks is absolutely ripping along. He wants that 4th position. He wants all the points in the world. Seeing Val, I can see Val. I guess CSAV's got by Val, yeah. So CSAV's moved up in P9, securing a few more points. And so we're about to begin the last lap, folks. Whoa! Whoa! The Ducks, no! Just did not get that exit right. That chicane is nasty. Val issued with the 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings there. Alright, so we are on the last lap here of Imola. We'll have to rely on Elmo having an absolute devastating moment, which at this stage doesn't look like it's going to happen. The Ducks now looking to try and get his position back on O10's. He does. Has that inside line. Does very well not to run wide into that sand trap. Would have actually been the end of his and O10's race if he did that, as they would have just absolutely collided spectacularly. So pretty good to hold that line there. Viking not too far off now. But I just don't think he has the grip anymore. I think those softs were just pushed a little bit too far. But Elmo proving otherwise, though. But Elmo hasn't, like, if we look at his ERS, right, like, he's only now just starting to burn through it. So that's probably what part of that tyre wear's down to, is just the mid-pack all kind of having to push hard. And yeah, just that, is obviously going to have further fatigue on the tyres. So Rove crosses the line, so we will have to do one more. But here we go. Elmo finishes the Imola Grand Prix in position 1. Well done. Sec over the line in second. Then we have Rico. And then things are going to get all mixed up because of time penalties and stuff. So Vidux is third, the Viking fourth, Rico fifth, O10s, Gers, Deku, CSAVs in P9, and Val in 10th for the last of the points. We'll see Drix now go over the line. Very well done for 11th. Matt Zoid then. And we just have to now await Rove, but we can chill out and kind of watch him. Wow, Elmo with another race win. Well done. Elmo just finds race wins just so randomly. So we just await the Haas of Rove to come through. He's just in Sector 3 now, so he's pretty much finished. Back on board with him. As we enter the last 2 turns. So might be disappointed with the result, but he finished where 3 other drivers couldn't. Cat, Cheeky Otter, and Succulent Chinese Meal all out. Succulent Chinese Meal obviously having that spin, and then unfortunately Gers wasn't able to get out of the way of him and destroyed his front axle. But driver of the day is the Viking. Obviously starting from the back of the pack and moved his way up, so he did well. There we have it. Getting some celebrations. The Williams team will be very happy with that. A lot of points today from one of the underdog teams. And I think that's the principal fluffer that they're allowing to receive the constructor trophy. It's a tough job, that one. Anyway. That was so inappropriate. Anyway, so there's confirmation of all the positions. I did just go through them, but there you have it. And we can have a look at the race director. I don't normally... Lately, I've been terrible at going through the race director, but there you go. There's all your... Oh, there was an unserved penalty. 5 seconds. Interesting. So there we have it, folks. Alrighty. Well, yeah, I'm just going to wrap it up there. Thank you all so much for tuning in today. It was a great race. I really enjoyed it. Elmo winning. Sec P2. Vidux in third. That's really good stuff. So, unfortunate to the drivers who crashed out or had moments, but that is racing. Anyway, other thank yous. So thank yous to all the new sponsors, and Sully shirts. Thank you to Viking, and thank you to all of the drivers as well. So we'll wrap it up. I might actually just kill it there. But yeah, first Grand Prix of the year. I hope you all enjoy it this evening. I'm staying up until 3 a.m. whenever it finishes. I've got the day off work tomorrow just for it because I'm so excited. If you want to come hang out with me, I'll probably be streaming, not on here, but yeah, on another channel, which you can probably find. And yeah, no, so we will all be back on Thursday for the next race. Until then, stay safe, enjoy the Grand Prix tonight, and chat.